He was having a real crisis in his mind and thinking maybe about leaving Meghan. And, TJ Jenkins here, mum, has,
One of the most shocking elements of this year's media coverage has been how a major scandal tied directly to Prince Harry's self-proclaimed values was quietly ignored. The African parks controversy, ranked among the worst moments of 2025, raised serious questions, not just about governance,
shaken some sense into him and said, no, don't do that, for the sake of public appearance and the kids and so on.
but about Harry himself. Most striking was his unexplained disappearance in Africa for 3 days, entirely out of contact with his wife and children, reportedly to spend time with a woman described as a maternal figure. For someone who claims to be devoted to family and transparency, the silence surrounding this episode is extraordinary.
Of course, there has been a massive crisis of confidence this year, numerous massive crises of confidence for Harry, because he realizes, holy shit, this is what I'm facing.
What has become increasingly clear this year is that Harry is facing repeated crises of confidence. The question is no longer whether something is wrong, but how deep this instability runs and how long it can be concealed behind carefully managed public appearances.
What I found so astonishing about that, especially the lack of mainstream media coverage around it, is that Harry has presented himself.
What makes the African park scandal so astonishing is the complete absence of accountability. Harry has spent years presenting himself as a champion of African causes, yet the charity he has overseen at the highest level now faces allegations of severe abuse. For a man who built his public identity on moral righteousness, this silence is deafening.
Maybe they see charities, I'm just speculating, as another form of PR.
This is not an isolated failure. From Archwell onward, there is a pattern of charitable ventures serving more as public relations tools than serious humanitarian efforts. What once functioned smoothly under royal oversight has unraveled since Harry stepped away, exposing how dependent these initiatives were on institutional structure rather than personal competence.
There are certain moments that we will never forget. And for me, I can sort of put it down to 4 key moments. And I genuinely believe the British public will never move on from them.
There are moments the public will never forget. Accusations made while Prince Philip was dying, the destruction of the Queen's final years, silence during Catherine's cancer treatment while allies fueled online attacks, and the cruelty inflicted upon a father battling incurable illness. These are not minor missteps, they are permanent scars. There is no path back from actions taken at moments of such gravity.
Let's be honest, the worst TV show in history. With love, Meghan.
Next on the list of 2025's low points is what can only be described as one of the worst television launches in modern history. A show so disconnected from reality that it inadvertently became a parody of itself.
Breaking right now, Meghan Markle has claimed she is no longer a Markle and is now known as Meghan Sussex. She made the shock revelation during an exchange where she was very obviously annoyed with the actress Mindy Kaling for calling her Meghan Markle. Watch.
I don't think anyone in the world knows that Meghan Markle has eaten Jack in the Box and loves it.
It's so funny, too, that you keep saying Meghan Markle. You know I'm Sussex now. You have kids, and you go, no, I share my name with my children.
Yes.
And that feels so... I didn't know how meaningful it would be to me, but it just means so much to go, this is our family name.
So not only is that not...
When Meghan publicly rejected her own family name, it was more than a branding choice. It was another symbolic erasure. The moment was framed as empowerment, but instead landed as a pointed dismissal of her past, reinforcing a long-standing pattern of reinvention through disassociation.
Now, Lucy, who is a gentle, a lovely soul, when she questioned this move, it was immediately interpreted as her refusing to go. And she was dealt with in an extremely forceful manner. Indeed, the attack by the prison authorities has left her covered in bruises.
One of the most disturbing stories of the year involved the treatment of Lucy Connolly behind bars. What she endured, being forcibly moved into a filthy cell on a violent offender's wing and restrained with extreme force, was shocking. The injuries she sustained tell a story of punishment far beyond necessity, raising serious concerns about abuse of power and the use of state authority to intimidate rather than protect.